Hello students! How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Let's start our lesson. Prepare your pens and notebooks to make some notes. The topic of our lesson is food for thought. In today's lesson, we are going to learn the new vocabulary, get acquainted with new phrasal verbs, and after that, we are going to read the text and watch the video related to healthy food for brain. Let's revise the material of the previous lesson related to containers. Your task is to complete the sentences with the words bag, can, box, carton, and packet. I'll give you some time and then we'll check together. Have you finished? Let's check your answers. The first sentence. Could you get me a carton of milk from the supermarket? The next sentence. Mom used a whole bag of sugar to make the cakes. The third sentence. Kate buys a box of cereal every week. The fourth sentence. I usually take a packet of crisps to the cinema with me. And the last sentence. How much is a can of lemonade? Well done. Let's get acquainted with the new vocabulary related to our topic. I'll read each word twice and you should follow my pronunciation. Cell. Cell is the basic structural unit of all organisms. Complicated. Complicated. It means involving a lot of different parts in a way that is difficult to understand. Copper. Copper is a chemical element that is a reddish-brown metal used especially for making wire and coins. Fatty acid. Fatty acid is an acid that is found in fats and oils. Micronutrient. Micronutrient is an essential nutrient as a trace mineral or vitamin that is required by an organism in minute amounts. Neuron. Neuron is a specialized impulse-conducting cell that is the functional unit of the nervous system consisting of the cell body and its processes, the axon and dendrites. Substance. Substance is a species of matter of definite chemical composition. Now pay attention to these pictures. Can you answer my question? How do you think food is related to our brain? Well, now we're going to watch a video about the connection between the brain and food.
Food for thought. The brain is a complicated organ. It doesn't just need energy, but it needs lots of different chemicals, fats and minerals to keep everything working. A lot of these things only come from food, so if you're not eating the right things, it can have a bad effect on your brain. The brain works by sending electrical and chemical signals through special cells called neurons. The body needs amino acids to make these chemicals. These are found in high-protein foods such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. Vegetarians and vegans can get amino acids from beans, soya, and seeds. The cells of the brain are made up of fatty acids. Brain cells start to break down if we don't replace these fatty acids. Omega-3 and omega-6 are the two essential fatty acids for the body. Omega-3 mainly comes from fish, like mackerel and sardines, while omega-6 comes from livers and dark green vegetables. Micronutrients such as zinc, iron, copper, and sodium protect the brain from diseases. They can be found in fruit, vegetables, and nuts. Overall, a diet rich in fruit, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and oily fish, and low in red meat and sugar, is the best way to maintain a healthy body, mind, and brain.
We have watched the video, and now let's read the text about food for thought. The brain is a really complicated organ. It doesn't just need energy, it needs lots of different chemicals, fats, and minerals to keep everything working. A lot of these things only come from food, so if you're not eating the right things, it can have a bad effect on your brain. Making sure you're eating the right kinds of amino acids, fatty acids, and micronutrients can improve your memory, mood, and mental performance. Now you should decide, is the statement true or false? The brain needs the same things as the other human organs to keep working. What do you think? Is it true or false? Well done. That's false, because the brain is a complicated organ that needs different chemicals, minerals, and vitamins to keep working. Now we work with the next part of the text. The brain works by sending electrical and chemical signals through special cells called neurons. In order to make these chemicals, the body needs amino acids. These are found in foods which have lots of protein in them, such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. If you are a vegetarian or a vegan, you can get amino acids from beans, soya, and seeds. Now, you should choose the correct answer. Amino acids are essential for. You are right. Amino acids are essential for making the chemicals that send signals to the brain. Well done. The next part of the text. The most common substance in our brain is fat, but not just any kind of fat. The cells of the brain are made up of special fat called fatty acids. If we don't replace these fatty acids, then the brain cells start to break down. This means that the brain won't work so well, especially as we get older. There are two essential fatty acids for the body: omega-3 and omega-6. Omega-3 mainly comes from oily fish like mackerel and sardines, while omega-6 comes from liver and dark green vegetables. Now you should choose the correct ending of the sentence. Omega-3 and omega-6 are the two essential amino acids, micronutrients, or fatty acids. Which variant is correct? Well done. They are fatty acids. The last part of the text. Finally, we need to have various micronutrients like zinc, iron, copper, and sodium. This protects the brain from diseases and can be found in fruit, vegetables, and nuts. Overall, the most important thing is to eat a wide variety of different foods. A diet rich in fruit, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and oily fish, and low in red meat and sugar is the best way to maintain a healthy body, mind, and brain. Choose the correct ending of the sentence. A healthy diet for your brain is low in fruit and vegetables, zinc, iron, copper, and sodium, or red meat and sugar. Which variant is correct? Well done. The correct variant is C, red meat and sugar. Now consider the phrasal verbs with the verb break. The first phrasal verb is break down. It means to decompose or to lose control of feelings. Break into. It means to enter by force. Break out of means to escape from. And the last phrasal verb is break up. It means to stop for holidays, of schools, and etc. Now we need to practice the phrasal verbs, and you should complete the sentences using into, down, up, and out. Take your time, and then we'll check together. Are you ready? Let's check your answers together. The first sentence. The farmer's sheep broke out of the pen. The next sentence. Your stomach breaks food down into sugar, proteins, and fats. The third sentence. The criminals broke into the cafe and stole all the money. And the last sentence. When school breaks up, we all go on our summer holidays. Well done! Now we have the last task for today. You should listen to a boy called Kairat talking about his family's eating habits. And you should fill in the gaps. Listen attentively.
Hi, my name's Karat Omarov. There are 4 of us in my family and we all have similar eating habits. My parents say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so we like to have orange juice, cereal, and a banana each for breakfast. After that, my mum and dad go to work and I go to school with my sister. Around midday, my sister and I have our lunch. We sometimes have a hot meal from our school canteen, but most days we bring sandwiches, some grapes, and an apple from home. When we finish school, we go home and my mum cooks our dinner. Today is Tuesday, so my mum wants to cook our favorite meal, beef with potatoes, carrots, and broccoli. We sometimes have special treats like ice cream and biscuits for dessert. Our mum doesn't give us any cake though, she thinks it's really unhealthy.
Now let's compare your answers. For breakfast they have orange juice, cereal, and banana. For lunch, they have hot meal or sandwiches, grapes, and apple. For dinner, beef, potatoes, carrots, and broccoli. And as treats, ice cream, biscuits, and they eat no cake. Well done! Today we have learned the new vocabulary, got acquainted with the phrasal verbs, then we read the text and watched the video related to healthy food for brain. It's high time to finish our lesson. See you next time.